everyone, I'm Alda Michelle, a girl passionate about science, technology, and art, but not so good at languages. Join me for just 3 minutes to see my progress in the English language through my last year of high school. For me, this semester has been full of great experiences. And although I must say that English isn't one of my favorite subjects, it has been very present in these 4 months. There are many curricular and extracurricular activities in which I have used this language. Let's start with the first register, where in my English class we started reading a novel called Americana. We only read 2 chapters, but for me it was somewhat complicated because I'm used to read science books. So facing some literary sources was very difficult for me. At the end, we had a quiz where we reflected on what we had learned from the last chapter we read. I'm very proud because despite the difficulties, my score was very good. I can say that this semester's readings really helped me improve my reading skills, which I consider to be one of the most developed skills I have in English. For the second register, we carry out a listening activity about mindfulness, a topic that I have been trying to learn for months. This was one of my favorite activities because it left me thinking and made a real change in me. Despite having an error, my score was better than I expected, which proved to me that I just needed to practice my listening skills to get better. In addition, we read a short story called The Lottery. One of the activities related to this reading was the creation of a journalistic note where we narrated the facts of what is shown in the story, in addition to create an interview with one of the characters that appear in the story, thus developing my reading ability, which isn't the best. This is the result. Finally, for the third register, we did another of my favorite activities, a video essay where we argue a thesis that related a sentence from one of the books we read during the semester with one of the topics of the same reading. In my case, I chose a phrase from my favorite reading, which was The Total Heart, and related it to the topic of mental health. The creation of this video challenged me a lot because I had very little time for everything I wanted to do. But in the end, a very good result was achieved, where I greatly developed my speaking ability, which for me is the weakest. Without a doubt, this semester was full of challenges and obstacles that made me give more than my 100%. I still have a lot to improve, especially when it comes to English. But I know that with effort and a lot of dedication, I will achieve my goal of making English an everyday language.